Hey guys, good night. Happy Saturday night. It's freezing, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna do yesterday's strawberry letter response. The kids stayed home from school, and so I didn't really have my schedule on. So my Friday was a little jacked up because I spent the day with the kids painting and all that good stuff. So either way, let's hit it. This lady's 32 years old. She writes in and she said that she's now single because she refuses to live with the drunk. She says she's been dating her guy or with her guy for 2 years. It's not clear if they're married, but they live together. She said that when they first met, they used to have drinking contests where she used to try to outdrink him and she couldn't, and they would fall asleep in each other's arms afterwards. She said when she had their child, she stopped this lifestyle. So I assume she stopped drinking or she stopped drinking heavily, whatever the case is. Now her man, she said, is always drunk. He said that he can't have sex with her if he's not drunk because without being drunk it's boring. She also said that when he went to meet her mom, he was visibly drunk. And he said because he didn't really want to go, so he got drunk. And she told him that her mom could tell that he was drunk, and he said he don't give a F. So she basically gave him an ultimatum, like, if you take one more drink, I'm leaving you, type thing. And so my man was like, really? I took the Hennessy, poured a drink right in front of her. So then she left because, you know, she had to stand on principle. So now she left. She said she's staying at a homegirl's house, and now her husband's calling her, wanting her to come back home. She said she's told everybody what he did to her, and so it's going to be hard for her to go back with him. She said on the quote-unquote bright side, when he is drinking, he's not angry, he's not belligerent, he's actually a happy drunk, and he's actually pleasant to be around because he's a functioning alcoholic, but I guess she doesn't realize that. So she said that's the good part. She's wondering if she doesn't think she can get him to stop drinking completely, but she's thinking that possibly she can get him to slow down. So she's wondering if it's worth it to try to go back with her husband. She said she doesn't want a drunk father in her daughter's face, so she doesn't want her daughter to grow up with a drunk. So she's writing in for advice on what we think she should do. So both Steve and Shirley made good points on this letter, because the reason she left him was not because of the drinking, it was not because of him going places drunk, not because of him needing to have alcohol to have sex, not because of any of that, but she actually left him because he quote unquote played in her face. When she said, if you take another drink, I'm out, she left because he basically tested her and she had to show him that she wasn't playing. So she wouldn't have left if they didn't have this argument, fight, whatever, right? So she seems to be okay with the drinking. She's saying she wants him to slow down, but anybody knows that anybody with a drinking problem is an alcoholic and they can't slow down. They need to just stop drinking. But if he's drinking every single day, then clearly he has a problem and he needs to stop completely. So she, I don't think, really wants to leave this man, because obviously she wouldn't be writing this letter, and if he didn't quote unquote test her or play in her face, then she probably would still be with him dealing with the alcoholic shenanigans. Personally, obviously y'all know I'm going to tell him to kick rocks and keep it moving. Ain't that much begging in the world. If I left you because I told you you need to stop drinking, then the only thing that's going to make me come back is sobriety. Nothing else. She's over here talking about maybe I could get him to slow down. No. Because you walking out means nothing if you come back if he stops drinking a little bit. Like, what is that? He needs to stop drinking completely, or you need to just not come back. You can't have it both ways. And if your concern is really your daughter, then I would advise you to just stay gone, because this man is not going to get sober. I don't think he has any intentions of being sober. So I think you should just go. But I also think that you don't want to go, which is why you write a letter. So I feel like y'all be writing these letters not really wanting advice, but y'all want somebody to tell y'all that it's okay to do what y'all really want to do anyway. Because if you didn't want to stay, you wouldn't be asking questions. Usually when somebody's mind is made up, they don't ask for advice. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not going to ask for advice if I know I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Maybe I might talk to one of my friends like, yo, you think I'm bugging? Because this is what I'm going to do. Now, what do you think I should do? You know what I mean? It's a different type of energy, but okay. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. That's how I feel. I don't deal with alcoholics and drunks at all, because that is instability, and I can't be with somebody who I cannot predict what's going to happen, and you cannot be yourself in any capacity. If you have to drink every time that we do the deed, not going to work. If you have to drink if we're going to be in social settings, not going to work. So it's a hell no for me. But sis is probably going to go back, so good luck to her. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, but that's all I gotta say. All right, y'all, bye.